Dizzy from the way this world is turning, turning. Different from the way our mothers told us. Can't seem to figure out which way is up or down.
Good morning and welcome to another episode of Bubba's Garage. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. Guys, we got our entire galley build broken down. It's shut up out on the patio, ready for paint, but the weather is not going to cooperate with us today, unfortunately. So that is going to be slightly delayed, but that's okay. I have other things to do right here in Bubba's Garage, and that is, well, I'm working on, well, we're calling this our spice rack. This is the rack that's going to go on top of the galley that I showed you guys just the other day. And then I have like my Chuckbox thing, the Chuckbox thing. We call it the trough box, but in the end, it's a box to add all of our gear, things like our dishes, spices, you know, utensils, and dry goods and things like that. So I spent this morning working on this, getting this lined out, building a couple of slats for the top.
Point me in the right direction now. We're all just trying to find our place, but each day could go a million ways. I guess we're all running the same race. We'll make it up as we go now. We'll shake it up until we figure it all out. And it might be harder than it seems, but we're catching up to all our dreams. We'll make it up as we go now.
And these slats that are going to be here are so that I can put a lid across the top. And I'm not sure if that lid is just going to lay there and be used for a cutting board, multi-purpose, things like that. I'm not really sure. One thing is for certain, I'm afraid that whatever I put up there, if I don't find a way to secure it, then it's just going to pop off the lid, you know, off the box as I'm driving down the road. So I'm not really sure. Probably going to do something temporary, just maybe build the lid and just roll with it for a little while, see how it turns out. The spice rack, honestly, I'm really happy with the spice rack and how it's turning out. If you'll notice, let me get these out of the way. We'll move these over here. Those we'll install here in just a moment. But so I got this thing is there's a back wall right here, and then there's a cubby here and a cubby here. And what I'm going to do, you know, basically, you know, a slat right across here, nail and glue and secure that, and then I'm going to put another one up here. And the idea is to be able to put things inside of it that you don't want to fall out. And this will be mounted on the outside of the galley on top of the box that we just built. We're going to put some dry goods, things like breads and you know, chips and things like that up here. Down here, I'm not really sure yet, but one thing is for certain, I have a separate section that we're building today right here on Bubba's Garage that I'm going to use for some of my spices and things like that, our quick go-to for cooking. We want to be able to open that thing up and start cooking right away and not have to set anything up. So I'm going to be working on this a little bit today. And on the other side of this is our back wall. This will be the wall that's going to be on the inside of the camper. And you notice we have this little cubby up here on top. Works out great for things like electronics and little things that you need to store. And there is a slight lip just on the other side. So I'm going to be sanding some of that stuff up, getting that cleaned up and ready to go. I'm not sure if I'm going to paint these two pieces or not. That Flex Seal, I've never used it before, and I'm a little worried about it. I opened it up and I checked it. Man, that's some thick stuff, thick stuff. So today I got my measurements all lined out for my divider. I'm going to cut those on the trusty chop saw right here, and then we're going to see if we can get our proper measurements on the bottom of this little fella on the other side, and see if we can't put that divider in, get it nailed in and glued up before we actually put our pieces across the top. So that's kind of where we're at today. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do any painting. I just don't think it's going to get the weather's just not cooperating. And this, you know, we're in this whole quarantine thing too, so it's not like I can run out, you know, take it to a shop or something like that. So we're just going to do it right here at the house. First up, let's go ahead and get these pieces cut out and see if we can't get that divider installed. Hope you guys are having a fabulous day.
Make it up as we go now, go now, go now. Everybody's looking for the answer for all the questions they're afraid to ask. can't seem to pin it down. It's like it can't be found. That picture perfect life we're chasing down. We're all just trying to find our place, but each day could go a million ways. I guess.
Okay, honestly, to you, that was probably about 30 seconds. To me, that was about 3 hours. I am not a pro woodworker at all right here in Bubba's Garage. I'm just not good with wood whatsoever. I'm not happy with the way it's turning out, but in the end, I think it's going to work. As you know, right here in Bubba's Garage, we do the best we can with what we have. And, well, this doesn't give you kind of a sneak peek of what we actually have in mind for the box build that's going to go into the rig here really soon. But let me know what you think I'm going to do with the Galley build. I have something special that I want to do to it. And if you guys follow us right here on Bubba's Garage, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because it's something like we do every single day. And we haven't vlogged it in a really long time. So check it out. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you think is coming up. But right now, I need to get the sander and do a little bit of sanding on this little fella. And, you know, just kind of get the little booger bears and things like that out of it. And hopefully it'll pan out. But honestly, I'm not really sure. I'm still kind of debating on whether or not I'm going to paint it. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I don't know.
We'll make it up as we go now. We'll shake it up until we figure it all out. And it might be harder than it seems, but we're catching up to all our dreams. And we'll make it up as we go now, go now, go now. We'll make it up as we go now, go now. It isn't about the destination, it's about the life we're making.
Honestly, it's going to work. It's going to work. I'm not happy with how it turned out. I mean, honestly, if I would have planned this a little bit better and then built it, it'd probably have been easier to do. I couldn't get nails and staples in certain places, and I don't have any of those big, like, glue, clips. When you're working with wood, you got those big long clips that you like cinch everything together on, and then you just hurry up and wait. I don't have all that kind of stuff right here on Bubba's Garage. We don't do a lot of woodwork. So in the end, it's going to function. It's going to do exactly what I need it to do. And if you haven't noticed already, we have the Galley with the slide out, and then we have our spice rack. It's sideways right now. It's sideways because I put glue in there. Then we have a spice rack, and then I have my trough or Chuckbox, if you will, there in the back behind me. And then we're going to have the bunk for a bed platform. So there's 4 pieces, and our rig is 6x8. So the nice thing about this whole setup is it's kind of like Legos in a roundabout way. I can bolt them in, and everything works out, and then take them back out if I want to change things up. And honestly, this is our prototype. So we're going to find out how this is going to work. But in the end, I just need to be able to pull that thing out, do my cooking, get everything done, and slap it all back in, and then go to sleep. So I think it's going to do that for the most part. Guys, honestly, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. The sun came out, and I probably could have done some painting, but it's a little late now. This took a lot longer than I expected. But I'm going to end this video right here, right now, and we're going to go out on the patio. We're going to do some griddling. We're going to cook up some dinner for tonight. Not sure exactly what it is. Babe, what are we cooking?
I have no idea yet.
See what I mean? We have no idea. Guys, if you have been following us now for a while, then you know Friday we're probably going to do another live stream. So, guys, I'm not sure exactly what the topic is right now, but if you will definitely click the subscribe button down at the bottom there, then you'll get a notification when we schedule those. And well, you only got 3 days, and we do it at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So definitely check it out. We'd love to have you guys. If you like this video, please do me a favor and give me a huge thumbs up. And again, if you really like this video and you'll stick around to find out what happens next right here on Bubba's Garage, please subscribe. And until next time, we'll see you on the flip side. Good night, everybody.
Catching up to all our dreams, and we'll make it up as we go now, go now, go now. We're making it up as we go now, go now, go now. go.